Well, thank you everyone for coming to my Tuesday night therapy session. And for that heartwarming applause. And most of you don't even know me. Thank you. That's a lot of pressure. Is anyone here kind of like a dog? Like when you get nervous, do you have to pee a little?
Yep.
Or a lot? Thank you for your honesty, Jerome. One person in there. So, you know when you get told you kind of look like someone and you're not really sure if it's a compliment or not? So like for instance, if I were to tell someone like, you look like a very young version of R. Kelly. Not really a compliment. Like we can all kind of understand that like he has some great music, you know, I Believe I Can Fly. But also he did some really creepy shit to some kids in the 90s, right? Which is weird. Because as someone who grew up in the 90s in Chicago, roaming the malls alone because she had no friends, R. Kelly never once tried to pee on me, you guys. I mean, like literally, how unattractive do you have to be to like get peed on, right? Like, I would pee on all of you guys tonight. Yeah, I got you. I'd pee on you. Well, maybe some of you guys, not everyone. Thanks, guys. So, lately, I've been getting told that I look like the doll from Squid Games. Has anyone seen that? A few people, right? Now, I don't know if it's because I look like an Asian cartoon, or rocking the pigtails, or I look like I can murder somebody. Spoiler alert, there's a doll on Squid Games that murders people. Got it. So I just thought like maybe I'd keep rocking the pigtails so nobody fucks with me. But like what I don't understand is I thought South Korea were supposed to be the good guys, right? Like, you know, don't fuck with North Korea, like Kim Jong-un and all that shit, or whatever the fuck his name is. Like, he's got, like, little man syndrome, okay? But South Korea, like, they're the good ones, right? But then again, it's like, we live in America, and, like, we lock somebody up for 13 years. You guys know what I'm talking about. Hashtag Free Britney, anybody? Exactly. Like, my friend said that if you go on her Instagram, it's like deciphering a piece of artwork. It really is. Like, seriously, go check it out if you haven't. It's pretty amazing. But seriously, like, if I was in Squid Games, I would do it a little bit differently. Like, there's a few women and there's some men. Again, spoiler alert, cover your ears if you don't want to know. But, like, why aren't the women seducing the red, creepy hood men with the triangles on their faces instead of making these stupid alliances with the contestants, right? Like, God gave us one gift as women, and it is the power of the pussy, ladies. Am I right? Woo! Yes. So why aren't they getting the fuck out of there by fucking the stupid red creepy men with the, you know, triangles and the squares and the circles and all those things? You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, my name is Christine Angela, for those of you who don't know me. Thank you. I'm the girl you used to talk to. But now you just stalk on Instagram. I mean, seriously, you do know that I can see when you're watching my story on Instagram, right? Which makes me a little confused, because as much as you're stalking my story on Instagram, I'm also watching my own story on Instagram to watch you watch my story on Instagram. Right. Well, now that we've got that cleared up, I may be a teeny bit passive-aggressive, but I'm not crazy or anything. I know I'm not. That's what it says on my Tinder profile. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not on Tinder. I might be crazy, though. I mean, it's not like I really like Nickelback or think that Photograph was the best song ever invented or have a live cutout poster of Chad Kroeger next to my bed or anything. Anyways, show of hand, how many of you guys have ever lived with roommates? Anyone?
Yep.
Yep, we live in LA, everyone lives with their roommates here, right? So, one of my roommates would piss me off a little bit. I would leave a nice little note behind, you know, something cute that would say like, who forgot to do their dishes? And my old roommates always threw out the trash. And how did you get pissed all over the toilet seat? Again! And those notes worked. They solved the problem. They moved out. But now I'm just leaving those notes to myself because it turns out the culprit was always me. Yeah. And I may act this way just because, you know, I've had some men in my life who would complain a lot. So we'll start with my grandfather, who used to complain all the time about being a prisoner of war. Which basically meant that he was in a concentration camp, guys, and didn't do any concentrating. Anybody get that one? Oh, yeah, you got it now. Much better than last night's audience. I'll give you guys props. So I asked him, I said, Grandpa, what was it like growing up during the war? And he goes, oh, Christina, the war, it was no good, no good. He goes, they don't feed us no meats. They don't feed us no pasta. They don't give us no prostitutes, no nothing, capiche? No, Grandpa, I was 7 when I brought you to my show and tell for all my classmates. So thanks for that mental image. I guess you can say that my dating life was directly affected by the Holocaust. Anyone else? No, just me? Cool. Now flash forward to my father. Rest in peace. Oh, I'm sorry guys, he's not dead, just to clarify, but he was like a really shitty father. So like, basically dead to me. But every problem has a silver lining. And now I have daddy issues.
Oh, yeah.
But seriously, like if you guys have mommy issues, like call me up, we can have a really good time, okay? But you guys, I just turned 37. Thank you. And I got myself involved in my first ever healthy relationship. Oh, yeah. Sorry. And you guys, like, he's amazing, but he's a Packers fan or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We were getting along so well, buddy. But most importantly, he has a huge discount at Trader Joe's. Yeah, I mean, it is enormous. Like, I have the hookup on all the essentials, guys. You know, like $2 Chuck and White Claw and Truly and everything you need for a good Saturday night. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering, he has a huge package too. But as somebody who's been in a successful, almost 1-year relationship, I want to give you guys a little bit of advice from the keynote speaker at my college. You guys may have heard of him. He goes by the name Mr. Bill Cosby.
Oh,
Who always said, never take no for an answer.
Wow.
And you guys, I have a restraining order to prove that one.
Wow.
Thanks so much for your time. My name's Christine Angela, the girl with 2 first names, and yet you still put her last. And if you're free on Sunday, come check me out at Mel's Diner in Hollywood at 7:30.